Just because someone doesn't do things the way you were doing them, the way you would do them, the way you were taught to do it, doesn't make their way wrong or right. It doesn't even make your way right. What's poppin', people? Welcome back to my channel. It is another 5-day Friday where I break down key Bible and life principles in under 5 minutes. Today's topic, we're going to be talking about being judgmental. But before we get into the meat of this video, I'm going to remind you guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and share this video with a friend and drop a peaches in the comment when you do so. But for now, let's get started. So as Christians, we all know that verse that says, judge not unless you too be judged. And we're not supposed to judge others because we're not perfect ourselves. But then in the real world, when we give our opinion, we're told that we're being judgmental, and we're just like, we're not trying to be judgmental, that's just my opinion. So when we are giving our opinion about someone else's situation or whatever someone else is going through, we often compare it to ourselves and our own personal experience. And when we do that, we don't have an objective way of thinking towards that other person. We're just thinking in reference to us, what we would have done, what we were taught, how we were raised. And if someone does something opposite of that based on the outcome, we then give our opinion, which is usually negative, because again, we're comparing their situation to us. So the best example I could probably give of this is usually when it comes to parenting. A lot of people judge everyone's parenting skills. You see a child acting up in the store, you see a child being well behaved, and you're comparing the two. Oh, well, she obviously knows what she's doing. She must be a young mom or a mom who doesn't have control of her kids. Like, when it comes to parenting, we all do it. We all judge. We're all just like, why can't you control your child? Like, that's just, that's just how we think, okay? But what we're actually doing in that moment when we say things like that is we are judging them because, again, we're going based off of how we were raised, what we were taught and not taught. Just because someone doesn't do things the way you were doing them, the way you would do them, the way you were taught to do it, doesn't make their way wrong or right. It doesn't even make your way right. We all have issues. Nobody is perfect. But when we say, oh, well, she clearly doesn't know what she's doing. Why are they letting their kid wear that? Why are they doing this? When you start your statement off with a why and you're comparing it to yourself, you are now judging. The best way I would say to stay away from judging others is just to keep your opinion to yourself. If it's negative, like if you have a positive opinion or you have an objective opinion, like you're saying, oh, well, maybe, they're just having a bad day, or maybe the child is in pain, if we're trying to be objective and we're trying to see things from both sides, then your opinion at that point is okay because you're not judging them, you're trying to be understanding. So phrases like, who does that? Or who do they think they are? Oh, well, they must think this way if they thought that was okay. Phrases like that in any situation, not just parenting, but the way somebody dresses, how they walk, how they talk to other people. Phrases like that, you automatically know you are judging them because, once again, you are comparing what they're doing to what you would do or how you were taught to do something. And only person that is a perfect parent in this world, only person that has ever done everything right is Jesus. So we may think we came out okay, or we may think that we have everything figured out, but we're human just like the next person. So you can't, that is why the Bible says do not judge, because he knows we can't compare anything. We're not the person to compare. We have to be objective and try to be understanding and see things from both sides. Even those statements that are just like, well, I know this person, so I know they're going to do this. That's judging, because now you're just holding that person to their past because you're thinking, all right, well, they did this maybe a week ago, similar situation, they're probably going to do the same thing again. You're not being optimistic, you're not being understanding, and you are judging at that point, because anyone can change from day to day. Someone can change from a mean person to a super nice person the very next day. But if your statement or your reasoning for not saying something or saying something is you're basing it off of their past, you are still judging them because you are holding their past against them at that point. If your opinion is self-serving, selfish thinking, keep it to yourself and work on not doing it. And while you are practicing keeping your opinion to yourself, also try to practice being understanding, seeing things more objectively, seeing things from that person's perspective. Try to think more along the lines of, okay, what are they going through that day? Is it that time of the month for this person? Did they just go through a breakup? Is somebody sick in their family? Try your best to just put yourself in their shoes, or try to think about, well, I have my off days, so why is my day off? I'm not always nice. I have my days of being mean because of what I may be going through. The grace that you would want someone to give you is the grace you need to give others in order to receive that same grace. So this is a short video. I told you it's 5 minutes or less. I hope this video was very informative and helped you really realize the difference in judging and having an opinion and how it really coincides. Again, keep your opinions to yourself if it is negative at all. No one wants to walk around this world being judged because not one person is perfect and not one person can say they do things the right way. Yes, we have the Bible as our guide, but we all mess up, we all fall short, and again, there's just no such thing as the right way when it comes to us talking because we all don't do things the right way. A lot of us actually try to do things the right way and we end up getting the wrong outcome because we're so focused on doing it right, doing right, that we forget to look at ourselves internally. We forget the spiritual side of it. We're just so focused on trying to follow a system. So you guys, don't judge. Keep your opinions to yourself. Try your best to be optimistic for others, for yourself. Be understanding towards others. Be caring towards others. Just love everybody. Give everyone that benefit of the doubt. Give them that same grace you would want given to you. And we will have a much better world if everyone would do that. Hope this video was helpful. If it was, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you on Wednesday for my more elaborated videos. The ones that are longer than 5 minutes, and you're not going to want to miss Wednesday's topic. But in the meantime, in between time, I will see you next time. Bye.